Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabriel. I'm going to be doing a weekly card reading for Scorpio, and this is for the week of the 18th through to the 24th of August or thereabouts. And as always, I always remind you that it's a general reading. It won't necessarily resonate with all Scorpios, but do listen and take in whatever gems happen to be right for your circumstances. If you'd like to have a personal reading, you're very welcome to contact me. My details are in the description box below. All right, let's see what is in store for you, Scorpio, for the week coming up, 18th through to the 24th of August. All right, Scorpio, I have pre-shuffled the cards, and we're just going to ask Spirit to let us know what is in store for the week coming up, the 18th through to the 24th of August. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we're losing cards already. Get that in focus for you. Okay, all right. We've got the Page of Pentacles, which lets us know there's kind of a new energy here around your current circumstances. So you're exploring the space, I feel, in terms of what it feels like to have a different environment, think about things in your physical world from a different perspective, feeling like you're in a bit of an unfamiliar or a new space at the moment as you are exploring something new. So with that kind of energy, it means that you're in a process of discovery, and sometimes in that process it feels new, uncertain, a little wobbly, but not bad, just it's still positive, it's a new space. So you're experimenting in this space in your life at the moment. Now, overall, you're coming from quite a confident, self-assured place or energy. So you have the Emperor energy. You are taking the stance of sitting back, observing, taking in the information, looking at the lay of the land, so to speak, and looking to see how you can best understand a situation or situations. So, you're drawing on past experience, you're drawing on the wisdom that you know in order to assess your current circumstances. So I feel that that is a really good position to take, especially if you find yourself in kind of a new environment. The Pentacles energy reminds us of your physical world and trying out new things. So being able to come from a logical headspace, as well as being able to draw on the wisdom of past experiences, seems like a smart thing to do when you're assessing a new environment. You're also very much in your emotions and your compassionate side at the moment. So we have the energy of the Queen of Cups, where you feel that you're able to connect or have empathy with other people at the moment. It's a very generous and intuitive energy, the Queen of Cups. And you are feeling very connected with spirit, connected with your higher self and your higher wisdom. It's a beautiful energy to combine with the Emperor energy for sure. There's an aspect of your energy at the moment where you feel like you're going back in time to remember things, the way things used to be, perhaps as a child or situations in the past, and you're realizing the journey that you've come on and how far you've come. The things that you remember well, memories that you have, milestones that you've achieved, and how far you've come to this moment in time. It's a feel-good energy, it's their nice memories, and they're making you feel kind of content or happy or emotionally fulfilled. It's a good space to be in. Now, in the mix of all of this, you've got, a really good mixture of energies at the minute is the King of Swords, which along with the Emperor and the Queen of Cups is your ability to problem solve and to analyze the situation a little bit more objectively. So we see the King of Swords here sitting on the top of the mountain, looking at the bigger picture, the view from above, and similar to the Emperor, being able to logically think through how things are playing out, to be able to assess things a little bit more objectively, and to perhaps see where things are going wrong and where things are going right, and drawing on the wisdom here of the owl to ensure that you have clear seeing, that there is no deception around what it is that you're thinking. I'm kind of feeling that the crow or the craven here and the picture of the bat, these are all, and we've got a moth there as well, these are all winged creatures that speak to us about communication. They speak to us about our higher self and communication we have from spirit. It also is about the divine communication versus the shadow communication. So you are assessing all of this and making decisions about plans for the future, and creating a plan from a strategic point of view. You're thinking things through. Okay, let's see how else this is going. Thank you, Spirit, for the guidance for Scorpio at this time. So whilst you are in a new space, you're certainly drawing on the wisdom of your experience and your ability to read people and to connect with the divine to help you with your choices and your thinking. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have? Now, generally I don't read reversals, so we'll come to that in a moment. Okay. As a result of your energy here and how you're approaching this new season, situation, environment in your life, you are now getting clarity. And you've done some very serious reflecting and connecting in with the divine, as well as your past experience and your ability to problem solve. You now find incredible clarity drops in. The Ace of Swords, where you're having this epiphany almost, and you're able to see things clearly, objectively, and it is helping you to think through your ideas for going forward. And as a result, you're able to create some balance in your life. You're able to see things from a balanced perspective. So, when we meditate and we still the mind and we still the body, we can come to a place of neutrality almost, where we are not swayed by our head or our heart. We're able to get something in the middle. And this helps to bring you clarity and balance in your life, in your energy, in your thinking, which is great because for a period of time, your energy has been stuck and you were unable to see things clearly. But this card actually came out upside down like this. So either way, I'm going to read the card intuitively, and that is, you are seeing things for the first time from a different perspective, from a different light. And so this is good for you. This is enabling you now to really see things as if you are birthing something new in your life. So the Empress card is about birth or rebirth and creating something new and coming and sort of really having the energy of starting fresh, starting new, thinking things through completely differently. Now, things have been sort of like, the terminology of the gestation period of pregnancy. This has been coming for a while. It has been building momentum for a while. And we can see that things are now starting to play out where you're balancing your energy and you're bringing everything together at once. Like these cards are incredible. And being able to finally come to a place of balance brings you peace, brings you a new perspective on the situation so that you're able to create something new in your life. And you are the magician. So in summary, Spirit is saying that you have the ability to create and manifest what it is you want in your life. You're going through quite a significant transformation here, Scorpio, which is beautiful. And yes, it is a new space for you. It is new. But it won't stay new for long, because you're just working through this quite intensely and quickly. And Spirit is reminding you that when you sit back from the observer position and remember all of this, your past experiences, your ability to connect with Spirit and your soul, to logically, think things through. From a spiritual point of view, you're seeing the transformation, you're seeing what you couldn't see before. Suddenly everything has clarity, and you're seeing beyond the physical. You're seeing now the spiritual, you're seeing the meaning and the purpose behind things, the bigger picture. And this is enabling you to know and understand things from a higher perspective. And so now you can use this wisdom and this knowledge to create what it is that you want to create, to birth something new in your life. And you do. So let's see, how's this evolving for Scorpio this week? Thank you, Spirit. What else does Scorpio need to know? As a result, things starting to shift and change, and it means that you kick into gear in terms of having to now do things. So your energy is transforming to the King of Pentacles. In this day-to-day experience, you know that you need to take charge and get stuff done. So the King of Pentacles is about getting stuff done. So you are managing your finances, you're managing your resources, you're making decisions to create an improved experience in your life. This is about home, it's about family, it's about those people in your life that you care about. It's watching over them, providing for them, being that go-to person, the loyal person that people can depend upon. It's you using your wisdom and wise judgment and discernment. It's like everything has dropped in and you've had this epiphany and awareness of who you really are and what you have to offer and why you're here and the things that you have to share with all of the people that you know. Yes, at times it can be exhausting. So take the time to take care of you and rest. The Four of Swords is about putting down the need to constantly communicate and giving yourself time to pause, rejuvenate and rest. You're working hard. The Eight of Pentacles is about working hard, doing the do, getting the jobs done, doing the admin, counting the money, counting the pentacles, answering all of the questions, the queries, taking care of everything. Well, that's part of everybody's job lot in life, of doing the do. And so, however, in order to create shift and change in your life, you know that that's important, and sometimes you've got to put in the hours. But we do know that it's important to balance it, and it is coming underneath the balance, the Justice card. It's important to rest, to bring back that sense of balance in your life and sense of inner peace. It is important to rest. So we can't be all about all work and no rest. We do need to balance it out. With all of your efforts, you are producing new beginning and increasing your resources, your sense of abundance in your physical life. Things are improving and you're starting to see the results of that, of the seeds that you have sown and now starting to harvest. You're starting to see things grow. These are your pentacles. So you are literally starting to see things grow, morph and change in your life, which is beautiful. And accompanying all of this energy is the Ace of Wands. Determination in your belly, in your soul. It's enabling you to see the bigger picture, to create a new beginning, to be inspired by spirit, to see what you need to see. The inspiration is, beautifully broken down by Wayne Dyer to say, in spirit action, you are bringing this all together to create change. You are allowing the divine to inspire you in order to create new beginnings. And it's all about living your purpose as well. Whew, that's a biggie. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Power Tarot deck. What else does Scorpio need to know in this reading? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Ace of Michaels. So this is similar to the Ace of Swords, which we have here. Is an epiphany, an idea, clarity around something. So both these cards have the same meaning. So it's clear communications and clearing up communication in terms of problems with others. So, with all of this lovely awareness that you're having, this clear communication that drops in, it's very important to make sure that others understand your motives and they understand what it is that you're trying to communicate. So be sure that your communication is clear when you are speaking with others. Have you been understood? So just use that as an opportunity. And it's also about you following through on ideas that you're having at this moment. It's all about that inspiration as well that is coming to you when you're having those aha moments. Okay. What else? Thank you, Spirit. Your material needs are being fulfilled at the moment in magical ways, magical and unexpected ways. Abundance is coming to you now. And I said to you, it's all coming in. The Ace of Pentacles is the abundance coming into your life. The Six of Ariel, you're starting to see the fruits of your labours now. So, yeah. And, because of all of this, you're very compassionate and giving, Scorpio. You share your abundance with others. So you see here the fruits coming off the trees, the baskets, the fruit on the ground. As you share this with others, you also receive with a grateful heart. So this card is about giving and receiving. Giving out your time and energy and your resources to others as you do, and then also being in a position to receive that abundance back as well, which is great. Anything else? Thank you, Spirit. Yes, we're just getting confirmation with these cards. You are the Magician, second time around. So you can manifest whatever you want in this life. What you need will magically appear. So this, of course, is about new beginnings. It's the same card as this one. It's about new beginnings. So it really is about being clear on your intentions and being able to use your imagination, your ability to visualize what it is that you want is really important, as well as being able to see things from the bigger picture, bigger perspective. So belief in yourself as well, belief that you can create things, and also recognizing that you're co-creating with the divine. This is not all about everything being on your shoulders, that you have to do everything. We are always working with spirit, okay? We are working with the angels. We are working with spirit to create. Whatever can be created here, can be created here. You're working with the divine, working with spirit. So remember that when you are making plans and strategizing and thinking about the future for what you want to birth into your life, it's got to be done with spirit. Okay, what you birth, what you want to create, needs to be done with spirit. Okay, I'm going to draw a card from the Gaia Oracle card deck. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what guidance do you have for Scorpio at this time? Intuitive communication. This is you, Scorpio. Feeling silent whispers from the heart. You are in a very intuitive space at the moment. You know, the Queen of Cups energy is her ability to connect in with Spirit, as is the Magician, the Ace of Wands. You know, let's see. I feel like you're bringing all parts of yourself together. You're integrating all aspects of yourself. This card confirms that you have a natural psychic ability that can be further developed and expanded. But in order to develop this innate gift, you must pay greater attention to your intuition. This can come in many forms. For example, it can be a gut feeling, an unusual or unexpected thought, or a subtle and silent whisper that seems to flow from your heart. Close your eyes and be aware of all you feel around you. The universe is alive. The earth and nature are living energies. Whether you know it or not, there is an aspect of you that is in constant communication with all of creation. You are therefore also in constant communication with everyone and everything. All that you need to expand this wonderful ability is within you, hence the Magician card. Start to listen to your inner voice and learn to trust your vibes and natural instincts. You are about to discover a whole new way of being. Yes, and that is exactly what this reading is all about. It's really you coming together, all aspects of yourself coming together and recognizing that you're going through this spiritual transformation. You have everything in you that you need. Trust your intuition. Trust what is that you're sensing and vibing with. The Emperor knows how to trust his gut feeling, and so does the Queen of Cups, but in a different kind of a way. You know, I feel, Scorpio, that you know this about yourself. You're feeling the change within you. You're seeing how life has got a different meaning and a different perspective now. And you're sitting quite comfortably in this new awareness of you. Beautiful. Thinking of the next card to present to you is, I'm going to pull a card from the Wisdom of Avalon deck here for you. And keeping in mind, you know, whether we get a male or a female in the cards, it doesn't matter. We're talking about the energy of the Queen, the energy of the Emperor, the energy of the King. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you have for Scorpio? Yes, this is about personal leadership. The stag is very aware of the idea of personal leadership and standing up and having a say and leading the pack, basically. Sometimes it can feel lonely to be at the top of the mountain, but that's kind of what happens when you are prepared to step into your soul journey. And so it's about honouring who you are and not being afraid to stand up for you. The stag appears on your path. When the stag appears on your path, I'm reading this from the book, he tells you to take pride in all the things that you do. Be the leader and hold your head high, and others will follow by your example. Ask yourself these questions. Am I following my highest path? Am I acting in integrity and doing the best I can? Or am I being held back by the kind of pride that cuts me off from life through arrogance or low self-esteem? The stag asks you to be a leader, proactive, with the highest intentions, and to always ask what is the highest good for all. Arrogance and its reverse are both places of alienation and ways to avoid responsibility and accountability. So when we drop into our fear, our ego, our low self-esteem, our story, then that is the opposite of personal leadership. That's avoiding responsibility and accountability. The stag leads you out of both difficult places into the kind of pride that reminds you that you're always in service to the god or goddess in every step you take. You may already be there, in which case you should be proud and happy. Look how far you've come. Rejoice, for the stag always leads you to a higher place with a sure and steady footing. Beautiful. And of course, this card here is looking how far you've come. That's the memory of the journey. Being proud of who you are. The king that has turned up in your reading, the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles and the Emperor, they are wise, discerning, not impulsive, right? They are leaders because first and foremost they are leaders of themselves. They act with integrity. They act with discernment. They consider the needs and the good of all. That's what a king's energy does. And so this card is serving to remind you to step into this energy. You are ready. You're having an upgrade here, a spiritual transformation. You are ready for this upgrade. So Spirit is saying, do it well. I love that. What beautiful advice is that? All right, let's see if there is a final message from the Spirit messages for you, Scorpio, at this time. Keeping in mind this is a general reading, and it seems to me that it's speaking more about the energy that you're going through at the moment, the transformation. So this is a weekly reading capturing this time and place where you are noticing the change within you and how to go about this in the best way and to understand the changes that are going with you. And, you know, to the importance of having some balance during this process. You know, it can be tiring, but it's being able to integrate the changes, and rest is important in between all of this so that you can restore balance back into your life. And we need to have moments of silence and stillness and to be in nature in order to hear from Spirit, to sharpen our intuition and our ability to sense, feel and know. To tap into our heart and to what our soul is trying to say to us. We have to create stillness. The kings here, if you notice, I'll just bring to your attention, the Emperor, the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, they're not running anywhere like a knight or a page. They are thinking, reflecting, discerning, drawing on what they know, drawing on their wisdom. Can you see the seated position? You know, there's a self-confidence there from experience, using the soul lessons, using your lifetime wisdom and knowledge. You know, this is how you sit in integrity and how you have leadership. A knight's energy is quite impulsive and it rushes, and it doesn't always have anybody else's concern at the forefront of their mind. And of course a page energy is a new energy that's still exploring the space. Yes, you may have entered this week feeling like everything is a bit new, but you very quickly step into the process of change. This reading is all about understanding that process and what is happening for you so you can go through it with understanding. So, vulnerability card has stepped out. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown. Did I just say that? Didn't I just say that? You're treading into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. There you go. That is just what I said about stepping into the unknown. But as we step into the unknown, we don't do it with fear. We don't pull back. We use our intuition to guide us further along the pathway. So let's see what vulnerability really does mean. You selected this card so we could provide you with the confidence to step into that space where you might be feeling vulnerable. We often feel vulnerable, Scorpio, when we enter a new space, when we're experiencing new thoughts, new feelings. So that's why vulnerability comes up. Once there, the divine wisdom of spirit will help you find clarity and relax and open your mind to new opportunities. This is the relax, open your mind to new opportunities. Strength often comes from being vulnerable, as this is where you're able to identify and acknowledge your own limitations and find new ways of doing things you may not have considered before. Once you let go of the fear of vulnerability, which is one of the core obstacles of inner freedom, you will be able to embrace your authentic self and create a stronger connection with yourself as well as your friends and family. You're having an upgrade here, Scorpio. It's beautiful. This is truly a liberating and healing process. Spirit is beckoning you to take the path to find freedom. But when you do, please accept that you won't automatically feel vulnerable. It will be your choice. We do get to choose our response and our feelings when we go through things in life. We are not a victim to our circumstances. And sometimes we do like to convince ourselves, especially when we're not feeling confident and we're having the wobbles, we like to convince ourselves that we're the victim of other people's energy and of our circumstances. But we do get to choose how we respond, how we're going to feel. So you know what? It's great and it's empowering to know that you can actually choose how you respond to this growth that's happening. You are the magician, okay? You are creating. You are the one who's choosing to work hard to grow your pentacles. You are doing this. And as you do it, you strengthen yourself and empower yourself. You are also choosing to allow the divine to create and co-create with you. You are also choosing to rest and reflect and take care of your needs as you need to in order to bring balance to your life. This is all about your choices on how you go through this process. I love it. So the aspect of vulnerability is truly just acknowledging that you're experiencing something new. And when we experience something new, you can either choose to be fearful and withdraw, or you can say, yes, please, I'd like to see everything from a different perspective because I know I'm birthing something new in my life. So that is your reading, Scorpio, for the week of the 18th to the 24th of August. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading, Scorpio. It's very insightful. There's a lot of things going on there for you. Don't forget to watch the video a few times. It's going to be difficult to take in everything in the first listening or the first watching. You've also got the general readings for the month available on my YouTube channel and the love readings. You can also check out your moon, rising or your Venus sign as well. So you can go to an internet browser, type in free natal chart and put in your date and time of birth, and that'll give you an estimate. If you're not sure about the timing of your birth, you can do a rough estimate of morning, noon, night or midnight, and that will give you, a close enough indication. All right, Scorpio, do take care of yourself. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do that. Click the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.